What's going on? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. I'm not going to be long on this one. Everyone kept asking me about it. I was going to do a live last night, but I was too tired. I didn't get off of work till about 11. 11 o'clock to be exact, the people. But I probably will go live tonight. Now, everyone's in an uproar about Fat Joe using the N-word. This is how I know a lot of people didn't grow up listening to Fat Joe or know anything about Fat Joe at all. You could tell, because it's coming from these young, dumb, full of, you know the saying, folks talking a lot. Then now we got another organization that I didn't even know about. The FBA, the Founding Black Association, I believe. I thought it was F Boys Association. I thought it was an association of a bunch of F boys together. That's why I heard it before. So, I mean, the thing was about the creation of hip hop. Fat Joe called out the FBA and saying that niggas are being racist. Right? That's what he's saying. Fat Joe grew up in the Bronx. If everybody knows about the Bronx during that time he grew up in, blacks, whites, not whites, but blacks, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Haitian, I want to say Haitians, I say Jamaicans, all of them grew up around each other. They all grew up around each other. They took each other's slang. That's why you have a lot of black folks who are from New York. They know Spanish like fluently because they grew up around a lot of Spanish people. Now people are saying, well, there were Spanish that was racist. Yeah, that's everywhere. You got them kind. The ones who are real white and try to act like they're better than everybody because they're lighter. But I'm going to talk about that on the Patreon about, I put a video out on the Patreon talking about the brainwashing of Hispanics. A lady on my threads was talking about it, how they did white supremacy with the Hispanics and how they originally aren't Hispanics. They're not. Spanish is not their native language, but we'll talk about that later. Talk about that later. Talking too much. Now, Fat Joe was talking about the creation of hip hop. Hip hop came into fruition in the Bronx. Okay? You had DJ Kool Herc. I believe the Furious 7 was around that time. Boogie Down Bronx Productions. You had you also had Africa Bambaataa. I think he grew up in that area. So hip hop originated from there, but hip hop is high infinite power healing our people. That's the acronym for hip hop. But hip hop wasn't just about rapping or the artistry or the musicianship. It was about the graffiti on the wall. It was about the breakdancing. A lot of Spanish, which were Puerto Ricans, I'll say Latinos, Latinas, they did a lot of breakdancing. The brothers, yes, we did it, but the Latinos and Latinas took it and kept running with it. They have a part in hip hop as well. Everybody has a part in hip hop. But when people like like let's say Eminem, for example. I don't want to get cussed out. I know my little brother S Young, he don't like when I speak about Eminem, but I try to keep it very. I don't even hate Eminem. I love Eminem. Eminem is like, when it comes to MCing, dog, he's in like he's one of the best I've ever heard. He's in my top 20. You know what I'm saying? He's in my top 20, top 25 as far as MCing, you know, and artistry, all of that. You know, I've never hated Eminem. I just didn't like some of the moves that he was making. Now, when you come in like an Eminem, or hell, not even just an Eminem, a DJ Academics, or Fatademics, as my boy Sino would call him. Shout out to my boy Sino. Fatademics. These are what we call culture vultures, and what they bring, well, not culture vultures, but Eminem is more hip-hop than Academics. But when Eminem tries to put himself above every other rapper or artist ahead of him, that's when, you know, he loses me. You know, and he did a lot of sneak dissing to Nas back in the day. However, when you try to make yourself the best or the rap god and all of this type of stuff, that's not your place. The Beastie Boys never tried to do that because they knew their place. They knew they were guests in hip hop. Academics is a culture vulture. He's a guy who comes in, rapes it, not R-words, excuse me. I retract that statement, YouTube. R-words it and sell it to the highest bidder. This is the issue that Fat Joe needed to talk about. F all of that, who created hip-hop, who started it, who owns hip-hop? That's what we need to be talking about, because all this whack-ass music that keeps getting to the the airwaves, and getting pushed over real artistry or musicianship, I want to know. I want to know who decided to put breakdancing in the Olympics and you had no Latinos and you had no blacks. That's what you need to be talking about, Fat Joe. You need to be talking about how they came and they destroyed hip hop. How guys like you, Nas, Jay-Z, all of y'all, LL, none of y'all took hold of none of these companies, like Interscope, like Def Jam is now I think is Rock Nation, and all of this stuff that y'all sold out to them. Why didn't y'all take control of it?